welcome to tonight's video. Now, in a few minutes I'm going to be heading off to Asda once again, but my friend Cheryl is going to be helping us out a bit. She's going to be coming in to do a bit of some bit of dancing. She's a professional dancer. Cheryl, can you come in here? You get your ass in here. Right, she'll be in any second now. She's just going to dance a bit while I'm talking and stuff. And she's going to be coming along to Asda as well. And she's going to bring some of our friends as well, I think. That's what she said anyway. So she's going to do a little bit of dancing in Asda while I'm talking about the Blu-Rays and stuff, and looking at the Blu-Rays and DVDs and what have you. So yep, she used to work in a club. She didn't say what type of club it was, but this is the first time she'll have danced in one of my videos. She hasn't done it before. She's a bit shy, mind, but she enjoys her dancing. She's been dancing for quite a few years now, apparently, and she's also a very keen movie fan. Actually, she's her favorite actor is actually Rob Schneider. You know, from you might know him from The Animal, and what else was he in? He was in Juice Bigelow, Male Gigolo. He was in a few of the Adam Sandler films, of course, because he's good friends with Adam Sandler, as a lot of you probably realise. And yeah, he's done quite a few films, you know, here and there. Rob Schneider, I'm a fan of his as well, by the way. Cheryl. Yeah, as you can see, she's certainly got some moves. I'll give her that. Anyway, I've got something to show you now. Some 4Ks that I've been picking up recently. Some 4K Blu-rays. First one is this one, which is Mission Impossible Fallout, which is the latest Mission Impossible movie, starring Tom Cruise, of course. And I think also Simon Pegg's in there somewhere, and a few other people. And the next one here is this one, which is G.I. Joe Retaliation, which of course stars Dwayne Johnson and also Bruce Willis. I'm not sure who else. There's a few, obviously a few people in there. And the next one is this one, which is I think it's the latest Fast and Furious movie, which is Fast and Furious 8, which is also known as The Fate and the Furious in America, apparently. And the next one is this one, which is the new version, the most recent version of Hellboy. This one stars David Harbour, of course. I don't really know him from anything else, but he plays Hellboy in this one. And the next one is this one, which stars Scarlett Johansson, and this one is Ghost in the Shell. I've also got this on 3D Blu-ray as well, and the 3D on it was excellent. So I thought I'd pick up the 4K as well, because I've heard this is a really good 4K transfer, so I thought I'd get this one as well. And the last one I've got here also stars Scarlett Johansson, and this is a US import. And this is the film called Rough Night. I've also got on regular Blu-ray. This has the Blu-ray in as well, of course. But, this is a really funny movie, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought I would try it on 4K, since it was at a knockdown bargain price, £9.99, brand new. Right, I also picked up this one, which is a really good movie starring Liam Neeson, and I think this one's better than that other one he did recently, which was called Cold Pursuit or something, I think. I've got that one as well. But this one is called The Commuter, which was very similar to that other movie he did called Non-Stop. Well, I thought it was. Non-Stop was set on a plane, but this one's set on a train. But the plot's very similar to the other one. You know, there's all this mystery and suspense on the train and stuff. It's a really good movie. I first bought this on Blu-ray, but I saw this 4K version in a knockdown bargain price, so I decided to pick this one up as well. And the next one I got here was this one, which is Transformers The Last Night, which of course stars Mark Wahlberg. I'm not sure who else is in it, to be honest with you. I haven't watched it yet, haven't seen it. In fact, I've only seen the first two Transformers movies so far. This is the last one so far, I think, and I don't know if they're making any more. Well, they did Bumblebee after this, but I think that was just like a spin-off. Hang on a minute. Cheryl, you better go and get your coat on because we're going to be heading off to Asda in a minute. You better call your friends as well, okay? Are you listening? I think she's listening. Never mind. Anyway, we just got one more here to show you. And this one stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this one's called Terminator Genesis. I also haven't seen yet, but I really like the cover on this one. It's a really nice picture. I've also got this one on Blu-ray separately as well. It's got the same cover. And I've also got the 3D edition as well, which has a not very good cover. It's a different cover. It's all black, very dark cover. So I much prefer this cover out of all of them, to be honest, between the two. So that's Terminator Genesis on 4K Blu-ray. Right then, well, I hope Cheryl's going to get ready in a minute because she needs her coat on. It's quite nippy out there. So we shall be heading off to Asda. I'm not sure which of our friends she's bringing along, but I must point out in Asda there's not actually many, if any, new Blu-ray releases. There might be one or two if we're lucky. I think most of the new releases are going to be in the DVD section. I think there should be a few, at least a handful or so. I'm just guessing, but you never know. But it's just a pity not many Blu-ray releases are coming out at the minute in the supermarkets and the shops and that. Right then, without further ado then, I'll next see you when I arrive in Asda, and we're going to take a look at the Blu-rays, the DVDs and a few CDs as well. So let's get off to Asda then. So here we are at the Blu-ray section once again. And as I said earlier, it doesn't appear like there's much new out at all this week, unfortunately, apart from this one, which is Batman Soul of the Dragon, which to be honest I didn't know this one was coming out, because I don't keep up to date with these animated superhero movies really. I prefer the live action versions, but some of these can be okay, I guess. I haven't seen too many of them. But like I say, not familiar with this one, so I don't know if this was made for the cinema. I doubt it. Probably made straight to disc, unless it was made for television. Does anyone out there know if this was made for TV, or was it made straight for Blu-ray and DVD? Anyone know? And as you can see, they've still got a Tenet here on Blu-ray. I was looking at the 4K version of this on eBay, and someone was selling it for £14.95 brand new on 4K. I was thinking about getting it, but when I went back to purchase it, it had actually sold out, unfortunately. So this one isn't really a bargain for, I mean, that's the standard price, £15 for a new release Blu-ray, but considering when you can get the 4K for the same price, it doesn't sound too great, does it? But they do still have a few special offer Blu-rays, as you can see, including what's it again, AD Astra for £7, and they've still got this one, which I'm still kind of considering getting, which is also £7, which is X-Men Dark Phoenix. I know I showed this last week, but it's still in this week. I thought it might have sold out because it's actually cheaper than anywhere online. You kind of get this this price online, although I tell a lie, I did check last night, and I did see it for £6.35 second hand, but you can't buy it new anywhere online for £7, so that is still quite a good offer there, I would say. And here we have Spider-Man Far From Home and Spider-Man Homecoming, and here's Homecoming by itself. So you can either buy it separately, or you can get the double pack there for £13. I don't know if these ones were in last week. I don't think they were, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't really remember offhand, but this one's £6. And if anyone's interested, if you go to CEX, you can get Spider-Man Homecoming on 4K for £7 delivered, which is not too bad a price, I don't think, in my opinion. I was thinking about getting it, but I was watching Spare Change on YouTube. He does 4K reviews, very good ones actually, and he said that the 4K transfer of Spider-Man Homecoming is not that much better than the actual 1080p Blu-ray version. It's just a little bit sharper, a little bit more detailed, but it wasn't like a drastic improvement over the 1080p version. And he has Mulan, once again, the live action version. I intend to get this on 4K if I can get it at a reasonable price. If I can't, I'll probably pick up the Blu-ray at some point when the price comes down a bit, I think. Right, so just been looking at some of the movies, trying to decide if I'm going to pick anything up this week. And by the way, Cheryl's just coming on in a minute. She's a bit worried. Some people might say I'm dancing about in here. Well, I'm pretty sure the security cameras will pick her up. So anyway, she's not doing anything wrong, you know. She's not shoplifting or anything, you know what I mean? Anyway, I just picked out these two titles. I'm considering possibly picking these two up. This one is a title I looked at last week. It is called Death of Me, and it stars none other than Maggie Q. If you don't know who Maggie Q is, she is perhaps most famous for playing Nikita in the TV series based on the French movie I think it was directed by Luc Besson or produced by him or something like that. It's based on that movie. And she was also in Divergent, the first one, and she was in Balls of Fury as well with Christopher Walken and that other guy whose name escapes me right now. Played his girlfriend in the film. But this is like a horror movie, I believe. It's by the director of some of the Saw movies, so it says on the front here. He directed Saw 2, Saw 3 and Saw 4. Don't know his name offhand, but that's where it says he directed them films. And it also stars Luke Hemsworth, who it says was in Thor Ragnarok. I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok yet, but I do have the 4K version, so I'll be checking that out. And incidentally, my 4K version of Thor Ragnarok didn't come with the Blu-ray. And I'm sure I did see it was going to have the Blu-ray in when I ordered it from CEX. But they often play little tricks like that, dirty little tricks like that. And here's the back cover of this one. It looks interesting, that's for sure. I like these thriller/horror type movies, where, you know, like similar to Wrong Turn type stuff and other things like that. And once again, this movie has the one-eyed symbolism with half of a face with one eye shown. And so many movies has this same formula. Is that the right word? It has the same layout on the front, you know, with the one eye and half a face shown. I've mentioned this a few times. Nobody else ever comments on this. Nobody says a dicky bird about it. Anyone out there know what it means? Anyone know what that means when they do that with a one eye thing on the front? Anyway, let us know if you do, because nobody ever does yet. I'll tell you what, the next person to comment about mentioning this one eye thing and your theories on it, you'll win a free box of crisps from me. No, it'll have to be something different. I might throw a prize in if you can tell us. Anyway, that's that one. It's called The Death of Me, starring Maggie Q and Luke Hemsworth. And he's not the guy that plays Thor, is he? I think that's his brother, isn't it? The other guy's called Chris Hemsworth. I think he was in the Snow White and the Huntsman and the Winter's War and all that. That's his brother, isn't it? Isn't there three of them? Isn't there Liam Hemsworth as well? Anyway, I'm not sure. I think there's three of them. And so the other one I was thinking of picking up, and that one's just a DVD in case you hadn't actually noticed. This one is the Blu-ray version of Kingsman: The Golden Circle, starring, of course, Colin Firth and Julianne Moore's in there as well. I'm not sure about the rest of them. I think what's his face, Channing Tatum's in it as well. So yep, I might pick this up. I haven't decided yet, but I'll let you know at the end of the video if I did pick them up or not. But I've got the first one of this, but I still haven't watched it yet, so I don't even know what they're like, these films. Are they any good? Does anyone know? Anyone like these films? Anyway, so that's the two I'm thinking of picking up here at Asda. And this one's going for £5, by the way, in here. And this one's going for £3. Right, now onto the DVDs, and here's that Batman one once again, Batman Soul of the Dragon. I believe this one's going for £10. No, it's £8, sorry, £8. So I don't know, is that a bargain? I'm not sure, because I don't know what the film's like. But like I said, there is more new DVD releases in here as opposed to Blu-rays. And here's the next one, which is called Anti-Life, with none other than Mr. Bruce Willis and some other guy that I've never heard of. Don't know who he is, never seen him before. This looks like some sort of action thriller, I would say. Like I say, never heard of the movie. Looks interesting. I guess anything with Bruce Willis in these days is interesting. He's doing a lot of these low budget movies now. I'm seeing similar to Nicolas Cage. He's done a lot of low budget straight to DVD and Blu-ray titles. And he has a film called The Odds, which is supposed to be similar to Saw, and I think it's from the same people that made those films, or at least some of them. And once again, he has that terrible yellow security sticker. I hate them things. They only started putting them on not long ago. And he has another one called Skin Collector, a new horror movie. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, Danielle Harris is in this. She is the girl from the Halloween 4 and 5 movies back in the day with Donald Pleasance. She's doing a lot of low budget stuff as well. She's all grown up now, of course. I actually follow her on Facebook, so I keep up to date with what she's getting up to and stuff. And he has another one with Craig Fairbrass. He used to be in EastEnders of all things, and he was also in Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone in 1993. I've never heard of this film either, but I do like the fluorescent orange with the black and white photography on it. That's very nice cover indeed. But this guy is always in sort of like action type stuff and dramas and whatever. What else we got here? There's a few here and there. We've got this one, which I've also never heard of ever, called Gundala. Not sure who's in this one, but it looks like some sort of sci-fi action-y type superhero-y type thing. Something like that anyway. And there he is, flying through the air, leaping across a car by the looks of things. I don't know who the hell he is, but I don't know. If you want to pick this one up, you can get it here in Asda for a knockdown price of £7. And the next one here is called Recon. This looks like some sort of war film. Never heard of this one either. I don't think I know any of the actors in it. I don't know if it's American, English, or Russian, or some other country that's made this film. Not entirely sure. I'm not big into war films myself. I've got just about every type of film in my collection, but I have very few war films. They're the lowest amount of films I've got in my collection. And he has a new one with Megan Fox. You may remember her from Transformers movies, and also that other one she did, Jennifer's Body. I couldn't think of the title there for a second. That was a really good film, one of my favourites. So I'm a big fan of Megan Fox, I would say. I just got the new Ninja Turtles movies with her in, but I haven't watched them yet. I got them on, well, one of them on 4K, the other one's on Blu-ray. Oh, and he has something called The Crown, which I believe is a TV series. And look who it is. It's Helena Bonham Carter. I didn't know she was in it. But you couldn't pay me to watch this TV series. I think it's a TV series. Yeah, I think it is, judging by the price. Yep, you couldn't pay me to watch anything about the royal family. And he has Manifest. I'm not sure if I showed this like a couple of weeks ago or so. But it looks similar to Lost, judging from the cover and the title. And it's got a plane on the front and a group of passengers, similar to Lost, where they get stranded on a desert island, of course. But I don't really know what this is about, but it looks similar. I may be wrong. And what's next? We have this one, which is the 3 Bridget Jones films starring Renée Zellweger, of course. I've got all of these films on Blu-ray separately. I haven't got them in a box set like this. I haven't watched the second two. I've only seen the first one so far. I enjoyed the first one. And he has The Gentleman with Matthew McConaughey. I'm quite a big fan of his. I like that film he did called Killer Joe. That was a really good one. I also enjoyed Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. But I don't know much about The Gentleman. And he has a TV show that was quite popular here in the UK, made by the BBC, called Peter Kay's Car Share. I've only seen clips of this show. I haven't actually seen a full episode from it. But it looked kind of funny and stuff. But I've never really tried watching it properly. And he has a classic series from the past, also made by the BBC. It's Yes Minister, and the other series called Yes Prime Minister, which starred, what's his name? Can't think of his name, but he was in Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone. He's sadly passed away now, though. And here is It Ain't Off Hot Mum. I used to watch this years ago. Also another BBC TV comedy series. It's in a big thick box, as you can see there. Not something I'd want to pick up, I'm afraid, though. It's not really my cup of tea. I used to watch it years ago, but that's about it. I used to like this, though. This is Fawlty Towers. You can also get this on Blu-ray. I'd rather get that version if I'm going to get it. But it's a good show. I like John Cleese. I like all of his movies and stuff. He's a really good actor. He's really funny, as you probably have gathered by now. And here is the classic Dad's Army TV series, also made by the BBC. You can see a pattern here, can't you? All of these shows seem to be made by the BBC on this section, most of them anyway. And that's in a really thick box. It was a ton weight, believe me, it's a ton weight. And that costs £15, not bad for a big heavy box like that. And here's another ancient TV series. This one was made by ITV, called On the Buses. I remember that vaguely from years ago. They also made some movies, 1 or 2, possibly 3, I'm not sure. I'm sure some of you out there would know how many movies they made of that film, that series. And here is another classic comedy show, also made by the BBC, called The Goodies, which starred, let's think, Bill Oddie, Tim Brooke Taylor, and Graham Garden. And it was like a comedy sketch type show type thing. It was kind of weird in places, and Bill Oddie went on to become a wildlife expert and bird fancier. That's the feathered variety, not the type with the long legs and all the rest of it. So what else we got here? We have got Till Death Do Us Part. Is it Till Death Us Do Part? I got the wrong way around. I've only seen this briefly in the past. I didn't really watch it much. I just saw bits of it, like when my parents maybe had it on or something. But I don't know. It's not really my sort of scene. But I guess a lot of people like this show. I know Alf Garnett's in it. I'm not even sure if that's his real name or his character name. I think it's his character name, but I'm not sure. And here is a complete box set. I think it's complete of all the Carry On movies on DVD. And I think some of them are in anamorphic widescreen and some of them are possibly full screen. I think I've got a couple of them myself on DVD. Just odd ones here and there. But I haven't really watched them all yet. But I like some of the Carry On films. I think my favourite one is Carry On Screaming, which you can also get on Blu-ray separately, by the way. You can get a few of them on Blu-ray. You can get Carry On Cleo. I'm not sure what else you can get. Maybe Carry On Cowboy, but I might be wrong on that. But you can definitely get Carry On Screaming, I know that much. And here is Peaky Blinders or Blinders or whatever you call it. This was on the TV. It's been on the TV, at least some of it has. I don't know about all of it. I never really followed that show. I didn't watch it. Not really my cup of tea. I like the actor that's in it though. He was in that film directed by Wes Craven, on the plane. What was it again? I forget. And here is Only Fools and Horses. I believe this is the complete entire series, and it's in a massive thick box. And believe me, this felt like I was holding like a handful of bricks. It was that heavy. And that one's £30, so you get the whole series there on DVD for £30. But I think they're all in full frame format, 4:3 ratio, not widescreen, unfortunately. The way it was shot, you see. And here is a show there called The Detectives with Robert Powell and Jasper Carrott. Jasper Carrott used to be a popular comedian here in the UK. And Robert Powell is like a kind of a classic actor. I know he's a character actor. He once played Jesus of Nazareth, I know that much. And here is a triple box set of the Deep Blue Sea movies. I still need to pick up the third one. I've got the first two on Blu-ray, but I haven't managed to get the third one on Blu-ray yet because it's still quite pricey. But I'll wait the price drops down on that one. I might pick it up if it's around a five quid or so. And here's The Invisible Man on DVD for £7, I think it is. I've also got this one on 4K, but I still haven't watched it yet. So I'm hoping it's pretty decent. I know Big Paulie said it was. And he has a Bee Gees DVD. I think it might be a documentary. I'm not 100% sure. I'm quite a big fan of the Bee Gees. I've got most of their albums on CD, including their recent ones and a few singles as well. Really good albums, especially like the recent stuff in the last 10-15 years or so, rather than the older stuff like the what do you call it, Saturday Night Fever and stuff. And here is A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, which has dropped down to £4 if you want to pick this up on DVD. Okay then, I'm just out of Asda, and as you can see, or at least not yet, in a couple of seconds, Cheryl and or one of our friends, or maybe two, I'm not sure, might make a final appearance anyway, on tonight's video. So, what I picked up, I did in fact decide to pick up this with Maggie Q and Luke Hemsworth on DVD. I don't know if there's a Blu-ray release for this. I haven't checked online yet, but when I get back home I will look it up to see if there is in fact a Blu-ray release. I don't think there is. If there is one, it's probably available only from Germany or the USA, knowing my luck, and it'll probably cost about £15 or more. That's usually what happens. There was another film I was after recently called Catwoman. Yes, the infamous Catwoman, starring Halle Berry. A movie that she likes to remember, I don't think. In fact, she was on a video on YouTube. This video series called Hot Ones, where they have to eat like really hot peppers with everything and stuff, and see how much they can take. And she was on that, and she mentioned Catwoman, and she said she absolutely despises that movie, or words to that effect or similar, and she will never do another Catwoman movie ever again. She hated it. But I like Catwoman regardless of what Halle Berry actually thinks of the movie. But when I looked it up on Blu-ray, it's only available from the USA, and the cheapest price I could find it for was £8 something from the USA, and that was second hand. But the cheapest newest price was $12.99 or £11 something like that. Anyway, it was a bit steep for a back catalogue title, I thought anyway. But anyway, that's just an example. And I did also, in fact, decide to pick up this Kingsman, the Golden Circle. I'm not sure what it's about. I know it's about Secret Service agents, Secret Service agents, and I think hitmen and stuff as well, something like that. I'm only guessing because I haven't actually seen the movie, just from what I've heard about it and seen clips. I haven't seen it for the clips recently or anything, so just going off pure memories and things. So yeah, that's the two that I picked up tonight at Asda. So, did you pick anything up this week, or do you plan to pick any new 4K Blu-rays up, or any just regular Blu-rays, or even DVDs or CDs? Is there anything you've got planned to pick up in the near future? If you don't mind, tell me what you plan on picking up. I'd be very interested to know what you plan to get your hands on. So anyway, I'd just like to thank everyone for watching this video. Wherever you are in the world, or if you're in the UK, or wherever you are, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a thumbs up if you did like any of this video, but if you absolutely hated it or you just didn't like it, don't hesitate. Give us a thumbs down, I don't mind. I'd just like to thank you. I appreciate every single one of you watching my video. And if you got to this point right at the end, well done. Thanks very much for sticking with it. I really appreciate that. So until next time, I shall say bye for now. So, ta-ra. See you next time. Ta-ra.